all, it's Kim from Kim Dixon Creative. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, take a minute and subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell icon so that you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. Today I'm bringing you a project as part of the Team Tiny and TLC's To Live Creatively Hop. This is a hashtag driven YouTube hop, and all you have to do to find the next participant is just search hashtag To Live Creatively Hop. That is going to be listed in the description box below, and follow along to all of the participants in the hop. Make sure you comment on each one of the videos and like their videos. Subscribe to their channels. There's going to be a giveaway, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the giveaway later on in the video. Enough of that, let's make a card. I'm going to be making a card today using a set of digital papers from TLC Designs, as well as a digital stamp set called Koala Kindness. You can find links to both of those in my description box below. So what you see me doing here is coloring. I've printed out the images that I want to use, and I've printed it out on Express It blending card. I really like using Express It blending card when I use my alcohol markers. And so I am just doing my usual 3 shade blends. I go in with my lightest, come back in with the darkest where I want my shadows, blend in some medium tones, and then blend all of that out with my lightest shade again. This is how I learned how to alcohol mark or color. There's tons and tons and tons of ways to do this. This is just the way I do it. And it's the way I enjoy coloring, and I do love coloring with alcohol markers. It took me a little while to get used to coloring with alcohol markers, but once I did, and really once I found the Express It blending card, my coloring got so much better. The blending is so much easier with that Express It paper, and you can also find that in TLC Design Shop as well, and I'll link that below. So I'm going to continue coloring my little koala here. In this stamp set, there's a cute little sentiment that says, "I've missed you," and then there's a sub-sentiment that says, "so much." And there's so many people that I don't get to see that much anymore. I'm not going into the office to work anymore. I'm working from home most of the time. I occasionally see my coworkers who, after you work with somebody for 5 years, they become your friends. And I see them on Zoom, but I very seldom actually see them in person. There's a whole group of family that I hardly ever get to see anymore. So a card like this can be sent. There's just so many occasions that we could use this particular cards, this particular digi-stamp for right now. So I'm continuing to color my little koala. Here's a little more about the hop. Again, like I said, it is a hashtag driven hop, and I've got the hashtag in the description of the video as well as in the description box below. You follow along by searching that hashtag and watch all of the videos, and if you comment on all of the videos, you get your name entered into a drawing for a $10 certificate to the TLC Designs shop. TLC Designs has some really, really cute illustrations, some really cute digital papers. You can also buy some exclusive dies that are there. They have some really great interactive dies over there. I've really started now. I got my first interactive die from there, and I'm kind of hooked. I really want to keep doing more interactive cards. They were a lot of fun to do. Just so you know, there's also a monthly TLC Designs challenge, It runs from the 15th of every month to the 14th of the next month. And this month's theme is birthdays. We would love it if you could join us on the TLC Designs Creative Sharing Facebook group to get some card making inspiration, and maybe even consider joining in on the challenge. You could possibly win prizes to the TLC Design shop by participating. The links to the Facebook group and to the TLC Design shop are in the description box below. Trust me, you need to head over to that shop. You are going to love their products. So after I get my balloons colored up, you're going to see I'm going to make a little interactive card somewhat. I'm going to use an action wobbler on my balloons. So I'm just kind of coloring my balloons up in a rainbow order, sort of. I'm just going to start with the first part of the rainbow and go on, for my 4 colors. So I'm going to do the Roy G. And I do that simply because I know that those colors next to each other will work. I know that if any of the colors happen to spill over onto the one next to them, that they will blend and look nice. So there's no magic to my coloring. I don't even know that I'm putting shades down how they should be. I put shades down how I think they ought to be. I'm not that great at knowing where the light source is or anything like that. I just kind of put it down how I think it's supposed to go. Who knows if I'm right. Now you see me coming in with a white gel pen. I'm just putting some highlights on the balloons and also on the koala. I fussy cut my images out, and I'm taking a black marker and going around the edges of my stamped images. It's not really a stamped image, it's my digital image. And just putting some black around the edge so that it kind of tones down that cut edge that you have when you fussy cut out an image. I'm going to do that on my koala as well as on my balloons. And you'll see too that I cut the strings off of my balloons. I will end up going back in and just drawing my strings in, because these are going to be, like I say, I'm going to have these popped up on a wobble. And you can see the digital paper that I'm going to be using. This actual digital paper is a watercolor natural paper. That digital pack comes with many colors, and I just chose the yellow. So what I'm doing here is I'm cutting down, I printed out my inside sentiment, and I just cut down my card base. From that, it's going to end up being an A2 top folding card. And I'm cutting down my yellow card. I also printed my I've missed you so much sentiment at the top there. And then when you open the card, it'll say so much. Just getting my images where I want them. I've already got the wobble, the action wobbler stuck to the back of my balloons, and I'm just drawing in the strings for the balloons. I'm going to adhere my balloons down. I've just got my little craft pick there that's taken off the last set of the release paper, and then I will adhere my koala straight down to my yellow watercolor paper. I'm using liquid glue to do that, and then I'm going to touch up my strings. Wasn't real crazy about how my strings came out. I can't draw, I don't know what made me think that was a good idea, but I still think the card turned out cute. I'm going to glue that yellow piece that was cut down to 4 by 5 1/4. Glue it down to my card base, and you see it sits on the front, and when you open it up, it says so much. I've missed you so much. I felt like my card needed a little something else. It was just a little bit bland, and there's always sequins. These are just some sequins I had in my stash. They're nothing fancy. They didn't come from any fancy store. They're just old cheap sequins. But I like them. I like the colors, the color selection that I have. And I think the yellow ones that I glued down look really good. And I'm just using my little jewel picker to pick those up. Hey, don't forget, this is a hashtag driven hop. So you're going to look for hashtag to live creatively hop. And go along on the hop to everyone that's in the hop. Comment on their videos, like their videos, subscribe to their channel if you're not already subscribed, so that you can be entered into their into the drawing for the $10 certificate. There's some really cute stuff over on TLC Designs. You need to go over there. By the way, there's a couple of ways that you can support my channel. One, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell icon so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, if you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up and share it on your social media. Also, I'll list all of the products I use in my description box below and add affiliate links when possible. Shopping through these links doesn't cost you any more, but I will earn a small commission each time you use these links. I've also set up a new Buy Me a Coffee site. Head on over there and buy me a cup of coffee if you wish to support my channel. All of these things support my channel and help me bring even more content and even better content to the channel. Thanks again for spending part of your busy day with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate the time that you took out of your day to watch my little video. Until next time, happy crafting!